have I gotten myself into? Hello everyone, it is Shipwreck Samantha here, and today I'm going to be painting with glitter paint. I found this pack of glitter paints at a craft store and decided I would give it a shot and try painting with these. I haven't even opened it yet, and it's been sitting here for a couple of weeks, so I'm hoping the paint is actually still working. I haven't opened these yet, and I actually don't know what I'm going to draw yet because I asked suggestions from you guys for what to draw, so I'm going to look at that in a minute. But for now, we're going to open it up and see what's inside. Oh, they don't smell too much. I'm worried about Rose and toxic fumes because I may have to put her away for the rest of the video just to be safe. This says non-toxic and acid-free, so I think we're okay. But the paints actually have not dried out yet. Look at that. I opened it and it just like came spewing out. Ooh. Ooh, you can't see on camera, but these are glittery. Oh, this actually has some potential. They don't really smell at all, which is good because I thought if they were really smelly, I'd have to put Rose away in another room. Because if they were too toxic, I'd have to put her away. They smell like pretzels. What? Only I actually smell art supplies once I get them. That's what happens when you get a bird. Okay, I'm not too worried about this now because they're not dried out for one. I was concerned about that, but these seem to have some potential. So let's get into the drawing. I'll skip to after I actually sketch something out because I actually don't know what I'm drawing yet. I'm going to check Instagram to see what you guys suggested for me, and then I will get back to you. Well, this, I guess, is not the best beginning to a video. You probably noticed I'm already started with this painting when the video started, and the reason for that is at the beginning when I first started recording, I didn't realize how overexposed the footage was, and so it looked really bad and it was hard to see the painting process, and so I had to skip the part where I painted in the head. I didn't lose a whole lot of footage though, so it works out, but that's why there's a bit of a jump cut. And I guess I should start talking about the painting now. I will say how I decided to do a hummingbird, and you guys, this is actually a legit hummingbird that has all these crazy colors. This isn't like something I made up. Look it up on the internet. Just Google hummingbird. My word, this bird is gorgeous, and I don't think I've ever seen it before. I actually don't know what it's called, so if you know what breed this hummingbird is called, let me know. But I did post a picture on Instagram with these glitter paints and told everyone the colors I had and asked for suggestions. The majority of you guys did request a mermaid, and I really wanted to do that, but I do end up creating mermaids a lot on this channel, and there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But I thought I would go out of my comfort zone and try something different, and I think I accomplished that here because one person said hummingbird, and I just thought, huh, that actually seems like it could work. And when I googled it, I was like, oh my word, this needs to happen. Because my thought was, oh yeah, hummingbirds have shiny feathers, right? I mean, it's hard to tell because they move so fast, but if you look up and Google pictures of hummingbirds, oh, I love hummingbirds. I forgot how much I love hummingbirds. They're just so gorgeous. But you normally think of like the ruby-throated hummingbirds that are green and red and long tail feathers and really shiny, but this one was kind of like fat and fluffy and had a lot of colors and short tail feathers, and oh my gosh, I want one. Rose would probably be jealous though and wouldn't be too happy about that, so I guess that wouldn't work. But getting sidetracked again, regardless, also, I guess I'll talk about the paint itself. I expected it to be very much of a paste consistency, and it wasn't as much of a paste as I expected. It still had a bit of a texture that made it difficult to paint with. It kind of, imagine like painting with watered down glue. Think of it like Elmer's glue. It's kind of like that kind of texture, where if you lay it down, it doesn't blend very well. It kind of stays in clumps and lumps, and it left like this. It worked as a cool texture. I used it to my advantage and used the paintbrush I had to kind of press down onto the paint and leave that tail feather texture, not tail feather, just little baby feather texture. I call them baby feathers. Rose has it where she'll just have those little tiny fluff feathers that just kind of stick out sometimes, and it's really funny looking. I don't know what they're actually called, but they're like little and soft and fuzzy, and they're not actually used for flying, so I just call them fluffy feathers. But I mean, I'm rambling again. That is pretty much the painting, and here is a close-up of it. I am again really happy with how this turned out, and I'll talk about it a little more at the end of the video. Alright, well, here is the finished piece, and it actually worked out a lot better than I thought, which seems to be a consistent thing with these challenges. And the thing I love about hummingbirds is their feathers sparkle. Some of the feathers are really shiny, and so I thought, this is perfect. I should do a hummingbird. Look at the shine. I'm trying to like allow you to see it, but it's so shiny it's hard to look at. It was difficult to paint because the paint is so shiny and glitterly, and I was kind of dreading making this video, but it actually turned out really well. And so, I mean, well, there you have it. I made a painting out of glitter. Didn't think I would say that, and now my paintbrush are covered in glitter, and I am covered in glitter. Yay me. Anyway, well, if you're new around here, don't forget to join my pirate crew by subscribing down below. And if you want to support me and this channel, be sure to check out my shop somewhere on the screen or in the description. And so that's all I have for you guys today, so I will see you guys next Friday.